Michigan stinks. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about actually our completely miserable New Year's Eve stories. Oh yeah, by the way, happy 2014. Off to a great start.
Yeah.
What did you do? Actually, let me cover what I did.
Yeah, let's go.
I just hung out in the house. I didn't feel like going out. Just didn't have it in me.
Yep.
Didn't want to. Just sat home. And me and Sarah played Super Mario, which actually
was fun.
Quite fun.
It sounds better than my New Year's.
What happened with your New Year's?
Okay.
Because I read about it on Facebook, but I want to get the full story.
Okay, and it wasn't anything like super eventful. It was just a bunch of little things that just angered me. Like I was at almost tier 2. Like I was just angry.
Where you want to like kill their family, torture them, and keep them alive as long as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. That's serious shit. Tier 2.
Are you Elvis?
Yeah.
The concerned Elvis?
I don't know how to do. Yeah. That's black Elvis.
Black concerned Elvis. No, okay, so I
got concerned. Hips, I got concerned. Hips. My hips really hurt and I'm really concerned.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, anytime.
So, I have a friend who we all know. His name is Kim.
Yes, we all know Kim.
Kim is back in graduate school over on the western side of the state, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Western Michigan University. Mm-hmm. He's in a program.
That's where Mike Farina.
Yes. I should have contacted Mike. I feel like he would have been there.
He's somewhere out there.
I should have contacted him. I would have had a lot more fun.
Mike is well, I guess he's not anymore, but he was one of those perpetually in college kids.
Yes, he was. Mike always was.
But I don't think he is anymore.
They made him leave.
They were like, listen, you have been here long enough.
It's time to go.
We just feel this is nothing official. You're not kicked out per se, but we just think that you're wasting your life here. Especially in Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo's pretty crap, right?
Oh, it's awful.
Okay.
It's like Flint.
Keep going.
Now, I've had many fun times up there when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And the group of friends I went with are good people. So they asked me, I had no plans. They're like, hey, you want to go to Kalamazoo with us? We're going to party with Kim for New Year's.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't sound, I'm not driving.
You had me at party with Kim.
Exactly. I'm like, I never get to see Kim. That's fine with me. So we drive up to Kalamazoo, 2.5 hour drive. Boring.
Other side of the state.
Other side of the state. I get there. And we get there about 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my friends proceed. Now, the bars on New Year's are open till 4 in the morning.
First of all, what does Kalamazoo look like?
Flint.
Oh, you did say that.
It's like a mini Detroit, just as crappy, but there's a big college there.
Okay, so really crappy.
Yes. But with some fun things, because there's some good bars that we didn't go to.
Okay.
But we get there, and everyone proceeds to start hammering drinks. It's 5 o'clock. The bars don't close till 4. Why are we getting so drunk?
Okay, hang on.
And I'm not drinking. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
Sidebar real quick. Michigan, when they got rid of the smoking, you can't smoke inside of bars anymore, they also said they can stay open till 4, correct?
But on New Year's.
Oh, it's
New Year's, any bar up to their discretion can stay open till 4 o'clock.
Okay.
And it's anywhere in the state.
Okay. I thought it was
it's
just
a weird
supposed to be
rule, and it's
yeah. Go ahead.
So they're all just pounding drink. I'm like, I haven't eaten food today. Like, I would like to, relax here for a second.
So you were in rare form.
I just didn't want to get hammered.
You were in rare form.
No, so 8 o'clock rolls around. We get our pizza delivered and stuff like that. And they're wasted. Kim's in his full on. Now, Kim was very well behaved the entire night.
Well, that would ruin the night for me altogether.
He well behaved because he had no idea what was going on.
Oh, you have to have some sort of...
He was... Well, and my favorite thing, I can demonstrate to you, I wish we had a camera going, but we got to the first bar. Kim is just dancing with 2 beers by himself. His girlfriend's there, and she's been there the whole time.
Yeah.
And he's just dancing with that blank look on his face, spilling beers on people, just going,
Well, that's kind of Kim-like.
oh, it was very funny.
Okay, good.
No, Kim was a high point of the day.
He didn't do anything like super insane, like
Nope, he was
hail
just-
a cab and cuss him out for 10 minutes.
We did at one point, we left the bar that we started at. We were there till New Year's. Well, okay, I'm going to run it back for a second.
Yeah.
Now, we're sitting there. It's me, my friend Garrett. You know my friend Mike, who always used to come over here.
Yeah.
Mike and Kim's girlfriend. Now, Kim's girlfriend's like, hey, my friend's coming over, Joy. And we're like, oh, another girl. Sweet. No, it was Joey. We thought she said Joy, and we all did. It was some weird, freaky kid named Joey.
Did you just call him Joy?
No.
You should have.
No, we kept calling him like, we were making
Hey,
fun of him.
Joy.
Well, the backstory there is he used to date, or not used to date, he used to live with Kim's girlfriend. We kept getting the feeling like all night, like he like was like in love with her.
Okay, yeah.
Which, that's our friend. You know, you don't do that.
No.
So, Garrett was giving this kid the hardest time in the world. Like, to the point where, like, I thought Garrett was going to beat him up.
Yeah.
This kid was getting, like, really scared.
What was he doing?
Garrett was just like, he's like, why the fuck are you staring at? Like, he would just be sitting there.
Was he sharpening knives as he was just staring at him from
no,
across the
like,
room?
so, we were leaving one bar to go to another, and it's me, it's all of us. You know?
Yeah.
But we had lost Mike.
Okay.
Just no man's land.
Yep. By the
So-
way, I still have his blazer. Yeah.
Exactly. So me, Kim, and Garrett are walking, and that kid's walking with Kim's girlfriend, like way ahead of us. Garrett's like, I don't like this. So
He's probably like, we should maybe move in together again. You know, that was a fun time. It was a highlight.
So
the past few years for me.
The kid, like, Garrett just starts walking up really close to them. Like, and me and Kim
Yeah.
are in the back.
Gay rat.
Gay rat. And Garrett's like right behind them.
Yeah.
Well, the kid knows it. And he goes to like dick tap Garrett.
Yeah.
And Garrett stops, looks at both of us, and I'm not kidding you, into a pile of snow, Garrett choke slams this kid to the ground and goes, don't do that ever again. And just keeps walking. So this kid's just in the snow, like planted in the snow, and he has like no idea what's going on. And
Everyone, he's getting a vibe from everybody, right?
yes.
Like, I shouldn't be here, but I'm just like really want to get my dick wet.
Yeah, with our friend's girlfriend.
Yeah.
We're all here.
So it is just open season on this guy.
Yeah, basically. Well, he's trying to befriend me because at the first bar, I don't know why, I just, like, didn't matter what I drink, wasn't getting drunk.
Yeah.
So I just kind of stopped
I
drinking.
hate that.
Yeah, it was like there was nothing I could do. I didn't like any of the bars. Everybody there was an asshole. It was like, not even college kids, it was just assholes.
Yeah.
Everybody there was an asshole. The bar
But they
was poorly
happen to
organized.
also go to college?
No, they were older. It seemed like
Okay,
it was
what is
older.
with Kalamazoo and you're just people in perpetual college?
Just awful place.
I know.
I went outside, and me and this guy were smoking. We were because me and him were kind of like on the same smoke schedule at this bar. So I'd always see him out there, and we'd always bum a lighter because I gave mine to a gay rat.
Yeah.
And so we were bumming lighters. Well, we walk outside, and there's this fucking guy who looks like Kyle Lane.
Yeah.
And we're like, and he's smoking. He just lights up a cigarette, and he's like, puts it in his pocket. We go, hey, man, can we borrow a lighter? No, man, I don't have one. I look right now, I'm like, we just saw you light your cigarette. He goes, nah, it wasn't me, man.
That is a different kind of asshole right
And
there.
I'm like, dude, fuck off. Like, and he's like, no, I don't have a lighter. Sorry, guys. And the other guy, like, next to me, he's like, well, he's like, I can punch you in the face. You give me your lighter. He's like, I don't have a lighter. So he's like, take a swing.
that is...
Like, what?
That takes a certain type of person because I understand if you say, "Hey, let me bum a cigarette."
That's a different story.
That's a different story. You're taking money from a person.
Yep.
I can't do that unless it's my buddy.
Yeah.
But I don't smoke anymore.
Yeah.
And asking for a lighter when obviously he knew that you saw him
Yeah.
have the lighter.
We all walked out at the same time.
It is literally no skin off of his back unless
just
he doesn't
handle
give
it.
you the lighter, in which case you should rip the skin off of his back.
I almost killed him.
You should expose
The guy
his
who was
spine.
next to me almost killed him.
Yeah.
Like, he got in his face, and then we just ended up bumming a lighter from some normal person.
Ironically, he should have been set on fire.
Now, we had to buy these tickets to get in this bar. They're $5 a piece, which isn't outrageous. For New
Tickets
Year's.
are just like a cover.
It was like a cover, but you got it for like 5 bars, and they emailed
Okay,
it to you.
gotcha.
So like you could bounce around to other bars. Now it said the bars were open till 4. All of these,
Yeah.
and it was you could pay $5 for this, or you could pay $10 and get a pizza buffet at 3 o'clock in the morning. None of us bought the pizza buffet, thank God, because the bars kicked everybody out at 2.
Oh! Can you imagine
What
if
a fucking scam that
Wait,
was.
what happens if you actually paid for that?
I don't know.
Did you just arson all of those places?
What do you do there? So then we went to a 4 o'clock bar and had a good time, but...
You V for Vendetta them. You
It's like-
find them while they're sleeping, and then you inject them with something that just puts them to sleep.
Who the fuck does that?
That's ridiculous. That's a different kind of asshole, too. Kalamazoo,
City of assholes.
it's Asshole Zoo. That's what they should rename it.
Kalama asshole.
And they should I like that even better. They should napalm the whole goddamn place.
It's awful.
All should be demolished.
It's awful.
There's something wrong with a place that ends in zoo. Unless it's just full of animals.
Yeah.
In which case it should still be set on fire.
The thing that I don't get is, like, why would you sell things that you're not going to give away?
I don't know. Well,
I mean, I get it. It was a clever business idea.
yeah, but it's not like you're tricking anybody. People are going to be like, well, I paid for this pizza and I didn't get any pizza because they kicked me out. I kind of want my money back.
So, the only Kim-style incident
Yeah.
was when we were leaving the first bar to go to those clubs. We walked through, and I guess there's this Asian place that's open really late, and they were just closing.
Fa ra 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 ra.
Yes.
Right? That
But
type
Kim
of
wanted
play.
to go do sake bombs. So Kim, of course, walks in with a lit cigarette in his mouth. And there's like 2 people, and he's like, hey, we need like 6 sake bombs.
Yeah.
Lady goes, no, sorry, we're closed. And he goes, is it because I'm smoking inside of your restaurant? And the lady's like, no, but you can't smoke in here. And she's like, we're closed. And he goes, but if I put money on the bar and you put liquor on the bar, we'd be fine, right? Because I don't want to make a scene. And he just starts going nuts and being Kim.
Yeah.
And the lady's like, no, can you please leave? And he's like, I've been thrown out of finer places than this. And puts his cigarette out on their carpet and walks out.
Can we... I don't think it would take much convincing for him to allow us to just follow him around with cameras
When he's wasted.
and constantly just feed him booze. Just like that's his life now.
For like a weekend.
What is it? Does he have a job or anything?
He's finishing school. He did have a job.
Okay, none of that matters. He's done with all of that. We're just going to make him an internet sensation. We're just following him around. We're going to constantly be feeding him booze. He's probably going to die by the age of 35, but at least he's going to live the life of a king.
He's going to have so much fun.
Everywhere he goes, people would admire him because he's just the crazy asshole that we wish we all were.
He gets into that no man's land.
Yeah.
Where, like, it's such a blank stare on his face. But he's still functioning. He's blackout drunk, but he's functioning.
How has he not gotten killed yet? I literally witnessed him hail the cab, cuss the guy out for 10 minutes. Then, as it's like, I think almost 2 o'clock, people are going home. We're out on the corner. This is like 2 summers ago or whatever. People we're on the corner smoking, and people are just going home. And huge guys with their girlfriends, he's like, what's up, baby? You want to suck my dick?
Well, 2 years
the
ago,
guy will give him a dirty stare and constantly.
Yeah.
Every girl he sees, he'll be like, you want to? Oh, yeah, shit, you're fat as hell. And then she'll just be, fucking asshole.
2 years ago, New Year's, I was working behind the bar. And all of a sudden, it's like 4:30 in the morning. I look outside, and Kim's just out there. He wasn't like even at my bar for like the last 4 hours.
Yeah.
He's just outside. No man's land. Girls are walking by. He's trying to pull up their skirts. He's like, ooh, what do you got there? Like, smells delicious. Like, and he's just being that guy. He's like, oh, copper, nice hat. Like, just yelling at people on the street.
I love that.
Well, no. So I go on Graham. I'm like, Kim, you're going to get fucking arrested. He's like, oh, hey, Brian. No idea. And so we're sitting outside of my work, and we're smoking a cigarette, and these 2 very large black men come by. One of them's wearing a suit and a bow tie. The other one's just wearing a normal suit. And he goes, Carlton Banks, how you doing? And points it, and the black guy goes, what the fuck did you just say to me? The other black guy's just fucking dying laughing.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck, call me Carlton again. He's like, okay, Carlton. Like, right? And he's like nose to nose with the guy. I'm like, Kim, Jesus fucking. The black guy's friend is just fucking dying laughing.
Why do you never tape any of it? Seriously, Brian, promise me next time you are with him and he starts to act crazy, you pull out just
Anything.
your phone and just start taping him or something.
So he was dancing, like, on the dance floor at the end of the night, like, when we were getting kicked out of the other bar. We were waiting for, I think, Culpa.
Yeah.
And he's just, like, breaking out these ridiculous dance moves. But whenever somebody would try to walk by to leave, he'd just block them in. Guys, girls, didn't matter. Well, this Indian kid was being blocked, and the Indian kid's like, great moves, man. He goes to high-five him, and Kim stops dancing. Just dead stares him, and the kid goes, yeah, man, it's sweet. And Kim just goes,
you know what I love about that?
and then he starts dancing again, leaves the kid completely hanging.
The Indian kid tried to defuse the situation.
Don't even try to do that.
And then he got the death stare.
A dead stop in his tracks of Kim, like,
Kim saw right through him. Kim can see through souls. He can tell.
He's a wild human being.
Absolutely. And that's why we need to make a new television show called Kim Goes Wild.
Living Kim.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That's the name of the show. I seriously want to make that. Kim is insane. He's fucking crazy. And I want to have him back on the show.
My all-time favorite moment of him was he was drinking and doing a lot of drugs for like a week stretch.
Yeah.
Like it was like spring break or
Binging.
something. And outside of our friend Jeff's house, there was like a big tree down the street, and he blacked out while driving at like 8 o'clock at night and wrapped his car around a tree. He comes into the party with beer and liquor. He's bleeding, and he just goes, oh, hey, guys, I got all the beer, but I think I totaled my car. This is in high school.
I don't think that's ever been uttered at a party. Somebody walks in.
We got to get rid of this car. One time at the bar down the street, he ordered 10 bags of chips at last call.
Oh, yeah. I love
and
this
just
story.
smashed all the chips, then opened the bags just a little bit, and just started spraying
like
chips.
he's cleaning a carpet.
Yes,
Like-
and there's chips everywhere. And like my friend's like, dude, what the fuck is he doing? And the owner of the bar, the manager of the bar goes, I'll kill him. when we had a New Year's party at his house years ago. Same night, he was spraying champagne at New Year's on people, and it was funny. And he wanted to keep it going, so he was filling just buckets of water and throwing them on the ceiling so they would shoot everywhere. But he left the faucet running too long, so the water got like boiling hot. He threw 3 pots of boiling hot water on people.
I've never heard
Then
that
later on that night,
Wait. Everyone is just being scolded by this boiling hot water.
Oh my God, what the hell is that? He was just throwing pots of
that's brilliant.
just ridiculous. I thank God I wasn't in the room.
Oh.
So, like maybe an hour later, all of a sudden you just see smoke coming in. But it's not smoke, it's a fire extinguisher. And the whole house is filled with fucking shit. Nobody knows who did it, but we found out because everybody's outside. You can't breathe in the house. It's
There's no way that it could have been the guy that's just spraying fucking boiling
Kim's
water on
walking-
everybody.
Kim's walking around because it's his house. He's like, man, who the hell did that? He goes, man, I bet they're really sorry if they did do that. I mean, they're probably really, really sorry. They want to apologize to everybody. Oh man, we gotta find that guy. We're like, maybe it's that guy who was throwing scalding hot water.
That's
on
fucking
people.
crazy because have you ever breathed that shit in?
Oh, it's awful.
You literally instantly become asthmatic. You can't breathe. You have trouble breathing instantly.
My personal favorite story, though, and I'll end it on this.
Okay.
It was his birthday, and he threw this giant party at his house in Kalamazoo. We had a great party, everything. Well, he woke up the next morning, and there was just marker drawn all over his face. He's like, rounds everybody up. He's like, let's go to CC's Pizza. It's my birthday. I want to eat as much as I can.
CC's.
So we go to CC's. Kim,
The worst pizza place ever.
Kim is in like a ripped T-shirt, just marker all over his face, long, greasy, and this is when he was real fat too. So he's like just this big, giant, fat, disgusting human being.
He's
like,
mankind.
Wearing shorts in the
Foley.
wintertime. He's Mick Foley. And we're sitting in line, and I'm next to him, and there's this dad and his son, and they're behind Kim, and this kid's, everybody's waiting for cheese bread to come out, and it's like the big square of cheese bread. Kim gets 2 plates, walks right up in front of this kid and his dad, and takes the whole thing of shortbread and looks at him, and the dad gives him the dirtiest look, and the kid like kind of is like, but dad, and he's like, I know, son, I know. And Kim goes, you snooze, you lose. And ate all of the cheese bread.
He needs to be in like some sort of sitcom. We need to merge sitcom and reality
To make the Kim show.
Absolutely. That needs to be done. My favorite story up until I heard the boiling hot water story was you guys went to a bar and there was a really fat girl's birthday going on.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Which I think we probably said on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're reminiscing about Kim.
Now, I was at a concert. I walk in and he's just yelling.
Yeah.
And I go, what the fuck's going on? He goes, my friend looks over at me. He's like, those girls told him to be quiet because it's their birthday. And he was just yelling. So now he's yelling even more. So he walks over to these girls. It's a short little fat girl with like her birthday like sash on, like they're having their birthday at the bar. And he picks up her whole birthday cake. And he's 6'3", 6'4", and she's like 5 foot flat. And he holds it up, and she's like jumping, trying to get her cake. And he's palming the cake into his hand and just eating it in front of her. And she's like, give me back my cake. Give me back my cake.
Do you understand how insane that is?
And he looks at her with a mouthful of cake, just frosting all over his face. He goes, I don't think so, Tubbsy, because she was a short fat girl. And he's just eating her birthday cake. And the girl, like, he ruined that girl's entire birthday.
You know what I like about Kim? You ever have the fantasy where it's like, I wish I could take over control of somebody else's body, do something just completely insane, and then I could just switch back into my body and I can laugh at the whole situation. That's like, he does exactly what, he's more creative than if I could take over his body and do whatever I wanted.
Oh, yeah. No filter whatsoever.
It's insane. And that man needs to be on television. Okay, I'm thinking we take a quick break.
Fun.
I'm sure you're dying for a cigarette. And there's still a bunch of stuff to talk about. And I'm actually going to talk about my new toy that I just bought.
I'm really excited to hear about this.
It's a vibrating eye massager.
Oh, my God.
That squirts hot boiling water up your nose, and it clears everything out. And then all of your friends stop calling you. They start to stop calling you. And then you are so lonely because you bought this eye massager. And it is just the most sad existence.